Welcome you guys back into my nice and beautiful video content. So you must understand guys, I'm just here in the nice and beautiful hostel over here in Surrey Hills, and I'm making sure you understand straight away that you guys can come to the nice and beautiful Surrey Hills hostel over here at Redfern, and you must understand straight away that if you go and really grow yourself and just expose yourself totally about everything you are, and if you're actually understanding something about life here, and you understand straight away how you feel about everything, then make sure you understand that what you need to do is go and really grow up much more. To understand that you need to go and promote your business cards as soon as possible on people's cars everywhere. And I understand that for Bonnering Festival, in terms of the Serbian Festival in Bonnering, I'm making sure you understand that Australian Bonnering over here. I'm not saying that no matter what, in Australia there's a Bonnering Festival, and it's a Serbian Festival, Bonnering Serbian car. And I'm saying that they have around 500 cars and more on the day. I'm going to give my little one business card, that's 10 cents, and give it to everybody on the cars over there. Let's just move on then from that point, because I want them to just be aware of me, and that's it. Actually, from that point, I'm understanding that what's important for me now is also to increase my Serbian skills now. I want to be able to talk Serbian all day long now. I also want to be able to do some language products right now. And that's the thing about me. I can learn other aspects of life without internet. The thing is, internet's been over here. I have internet, but making sure all the time that your new promotions say is something that you can go from audio into the nice and beautiful business card and give people business cards instead of audio programs today. And if you're giving marketing advice and everything that you are doing today, then guess what you have to do? I mean, you have to understand straight away how Grant Cardone is also promoting himself on social media and pouring everything into his advertising, man. Which he's pouring all his money into advertising right now. So what you need to realize is understand that. And that advertising goes online forever. Which is all back into him. But that's excellent for him. But for myself, it's different. And now I have a different type of income. I have a different type of mindset. I have a different type of way of life. And that's the thing, I mean, we're all in this together, but we're all alone in our legacy. And you have to understand straight away how I feel. I feel nice and beautiful every single day. I feel that nice and beautiful hairline right now. See it? I feel I'm growing my nice and beautiful way of life. But guess what, for sure, I had chickenpox before. I was one of those people who had chickenpox. And yeah, I mean, every single day I asked Jesus Christ to say that, yeah. But this is a unique kind of thing. Nobody else gets it. Yeah. Which now, the only aspect of life you must understand is to grow yourself, yeah? And grow yourself every single time and really understand straight away how I have to do better. But every single day, make sure you understand something. That when you're growing yourself and you're growing something different, then make sure you can be funny along the way and make sure you can create more content for yourself regardless. Because what you need to do right now is speak more words regardless of what you're doing. But if you want to become much more famous and you want to become much more of a star for yourself, then you have to create some content, yeah? So what's this? I mean, this is some content, but I'm also a life coach. I'm also a comedian. I'm also somebody who produces content here and there with music production and singing and all this kind of vocal stuff. And I'm making sure you understand that no matter what, that as I'm learning and growing my legacy now, that the more I advertise myself around town with business cards and bus promotions and taxis and everything in terms of promotions and marketing materials that you can do, the better it is for me. But have all of the marketing ways that you can. And do that as much as you can everywhere. And expand and mindset right here. And expand everything that you can right here. Which is the best thing you can do. But now understand how affordable people are. I can see straight away what people are doing around there. Marketing promotions. I can see exactly who's doing much better in marketing today than other people. And you must understand straight away that I understand straight away. I have marketing companies to understand today. I can go and speak some Serbian today to people. And that's the thing about me. I have Serbian products too to understand. I'm still learning something about everything. I'm learning how to grow myself. I want to grow my Serbian. I want to grow Serbian skills. I want to teach people the nice and beautiful way of life of understanding something that's much better for me. And I'm understanding that no matter what, that if they're never giving you money, then guess what? I mean, you have to keep asking. You have to keep asking for everything. You have to understand straight away that what's important for you today is to understand a great legacy for yourself. If you can understand a great legacy for yourself, then understand that those people who never want a great legacy are just living life and then never doing much, are they? Which you must understand, they never understand life. But they understand somehow that people are on their side to some degree. But you must understand, although it's just like I understand. They understand just like I understand. But I understand that I am much more important than them always. So I'm understanding that if you want to go and grow yourself in what you have today, then go and promote your business card and who you are. I mean, promote your films. I mean, promote everything you have in life. And keep giving those business cards out. And pour advertising into you, always. I understand that other people are reaching a climax in history here, and they're reaching some kind of regard as somebody in life, and they're working for this, and they're working for something. The thing is, I'm working for something too, And I understand that no matter what, as I'm working for something, I'm working for my legacy as well. So I'm understanding that no matter what, everybody has to cement their own legacy in this world. And you have to understand straight away they have to do it fast and fast and fast, 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 fast. Right now. Because if you're never ever doing it now, then you're losing. So I never want you to lose. But go and understand that I can be a van driver at the 9 to 5 job and be able to do these videos while doing my van driving. I can do audio programs while van driving. But the thing is, I'm giving the content instead of reading it while on the go. I have no time to read from other people. I have time to give everything. I have time to always read from everything as well. I always have time to read. But the thing is, every single day, find the courage to speak more words than reading. And that's what it's all about. So every single day we're learning something about nothing, and we're learning how to go and grow ourselves. And that's the thing about life. I realize life wants to stretch you, but you can only stretch yourself in the words. Which the words can stretch you daily. So understand that no matter what, what's important right now is going to become famous right now. You're going to do something around town right now that's going to help you to grow and to grow right now. So make sure you understand that people are following you for life. You always understand what you're doing around life. And understand straight away that you must have a business card with you at all times and never get to the point where there's no business cards in your pocket. And make sure you always keep 100 business cards in your pocket and keep some kind of social media trend going right now and keep consistent always. And always keep consistent on what you're doing. Because you have a business, yeah? So why not keep consistent about what you're doing? Understand, so for myself at least, I'm understanding how to grow myself differently today. I'm understanding how to go and do these nice beautiful life coaching programs and everything I'm doing. But everything's slowly shifting into my favor here. And it's shifting into my favor in different ways now. And how is it shifting into my favor? I understand that other people never want to give you anything. They never want to give you anything. And they never want to give you plastic money now. They want to take away social security from you too. And they don't want to give you that either. So the thing is, I'm in that time of space now. I'm so lucky and fortunate enough to have social security and travel the world. And that's it. That's my business. I mean, they give me $700 a week, in terms of $700 around a fortnight. And guess what happens? Well, should I use that money and throw it into accommodation for free living? I know if I can go to a 9 to 5 job. I live with around $350 a week right now. I mean, yeah, but I'm doing all this life coaching. I'm doing all the audio programs. I'm doing all the social media stuff. I'm doing all the advertising. I'm getting their money and putting it into business cards. Well, sure, $350. I mean, that's 3,500 business cards. And I give 3,500 people my business card with their money. Yeah. Or they become aware of me very quickly. And guess what? I'm living. I'm still managing to live. I'm always maximizing all that money I have. So if they give me $700, then I have it for 14 days. And then guess what I do? I make sure I maximize all the money to fucking use it as much as I can. And then by the time I fucking hit that day where I have to receive more income from the government, I make sure I give my fucking last 10 cents to a business card to give to somebody. You understand? I mean, yeah. I mean, the whole thing is use the money and go broke. I mean, use the money and go broke. But the thing is, I mean, never ever go broke. I mean, never ever go broke. I mean, try to understand to keep at least $1,000 in your pocket at all time. I mean, always have $1,000 laying around somewhere. And that's insurance money. You just keep it there. And you always have $1,000 in your pocket to never go broke, man. Which you must understand. So, no matter what, $1,000 in your pocket is a great deal. Understand? So make sure you have $1,000 laying around. And every single day you have $1,000 laying around, and make sure all the time you're understanding now you can never be broke, yeah? But now use anything above that. And use anything above 1,000 to go and fucking deliver all that fucking money to get back to the 1,000 mark. And get back to the 1,000 mark and now start start all over again. So what real estate can help you with today is once you accumulate real estate, and get all that money from real estate and pour it back into your business cards. I mean, pour it back into advertising. So, which is the best thing you can do. And there's nothing else you can do other than great legacy today. I mean, people have all this money in their fucking bank account and they never advertise in their business. Because they have no fucking business to advertise. I mean, understand? And the thing is, they never advertise themselves as somebody. Which they fucking give that money to other people to advertise other people. The thing is, every single day, guess what? I mean, just much better for you to understand to go and advertise yourself more than other people. But if you want somebody so much, then you have to understand to speak the words of that. I mean, just want yourself more than them. I mean, just understand it's more about you than other people. But if you want to have a great legacy for yourself, it's more about understanding how to teach people. I'm fucking somebody who teaches more than other people. I'm not saying that. So no matter what, that I have plenty of time for everything. But my Twinkle Twinkle in terms of Twinkletopias is coming out. And so far it's nice and beautiful. But I want to keep going. I want to keep going. I want to understand that track. I can work on it for lifetimes, man. I have so much to do. But the first 3 hours, for now, is more enough. And I want to keep going with it. I want to keep pushing it. I keep pushing the barrier as much as I can. And then when I say it's more enough, I say it's more enough. But eventually I want to get to the point where I can play just a Twinkletopia at a big festival of 10 hours, man. And just play that the whole night. Watch now, if I do that, watch, that's the thing. Which is a composition. And it's an amazing composition. And keep going because that's worth it. Which that's worth it for me. Which that's a big challenge for me. And I understand that no matter what, that I can achieve it with my words. I've already done it. So make sure I understand that no matter what, that if I go and do something to help myself and my career to succeed, then I go and speak words all day long. And I have myself a blast in the galaxy of words, man. I'm pretty sure I can go anywhere with my words. I can go and do whatever I want in the words. But as you're actually going and doing a video, make sure you're never masturbating while you're doing a video like this. And make sure you understand to never ever be doing anything else other than the video itself. And make sure you understand that if you want a life coach while doing a pornography video, listen to me. I mean, do you have to do that? I mean, guess what? I mean, you never have to do that, do you? But the thing is, that if you try to do it, then you can. But the thing is, every single day, learn something from that. I mean, learn something from that. I mean, guess what? I mean, it's like sleep, isn't it? I mean, make sure you understand that you can. I can just imagine somebody who's creating a porn video for these women or men and try to talk life coaching while doing it. I mean, how does that work? But it does work. I mean, guess what? I mean, just learn how to grow and outgrow everything, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, every single day, I'm not saying that people want to travel around the world and they want to go places and they want to achieve certain goals, yeah? I've already been around most of Australia. So I'm understanding that what's happening with me now is I'm trying to expand myself. But as I go to the Camino, I see there's something happening in Camino. And it's something that I understand. I understand that somebody wants to give me money. They want to give me, or they want to keep giving me money. There's a business card promotion here that I have to have for myself. And that's the thing about this. Am I selling myself short here? Or should I ask Jesus Christ? Which is the thing Jesus Christ says, or it's either your biological mother or your legacy. I don't have my legacy, man. Watch now, every single day, just understand this. If I go over there to the Camino, I understand that no matter what, that money from my pocket, I understand that I have to rely on her for money. So why shall I rely on her for money? I mean, what for? Yeah? I mean, what for? I mean, what I need to do right now is I have to say, hey, I have to go make some money first before I see you. Understand? And that's the thing. Well, if I go over there, I have freedom to speak words. I asked Jesus Christ about that one. When Jesus Christ says, that's the thing about her, and she can provide you freedom with words. Or you can go and never go there and have money with advertising your legacy. I asked Jesus Christ what he does. When Jesus Christ says, go to the Camino and speak the words, which is much better for me. I live that way. But now, she's able to provide me the words here, the word structures of helping me to provide my words while she's financing myself. Because while she's financing me, I'm able to give you these words. But now, is it stupid for me to get money from her? Or she's giving it to me? I mean, she's giving me the money. I receive it, yeah? I never need her money. I never need her. I never need to go there. I never need the government's money. I never need them at all. I mean, do you think I need them? I never need them at all. I'll receive the money, yeah? I received it. I mean, they're giving the money. I may as well receive it, yeah? I mean, I don't work for it. I'm working for you, yeah? I'm giving you the words, yeah? I never work for money. I mean, I never work for money. I mean, what's up with you, man? I never worked a 9-to-5 job. When they're trying to make people work a 9-to-5 job, I never worked a 9-to-5 job. I mean, I'm receiving the money. I'm never stealing the money. I mean, am I stealing the money? Of course, they're giving the money. I mean, of course, they're printing money to give it to me. I may as well receive it. I may as well receive it, yeah? Receive the money. I mean, they give me $300. I mean, they give me $700 per fortnight. I get $350 for 3,500 business cards. I mean, $250 I'll live on for 14 days. I mean, is that the lifestyle? Or guess what? Or it's more enough. Or it's more enough for me. I can afford it. But how much money is more enough for you? I mean, how much? I mean, what are you going to do with that $1 million in your bank account? I mean, go put $900,000 into business cards and promote yourself. And yeah, I mean, what do you think? You get the $900 million that you have, in life, out of 1 billion, and fucking pour into advertising again into your name. Well, now you have $100 million or $100,000. Still, you gotta make it again. Pour it back into advertising. What the fuck are you going to do with that money in the bank? I said, so that's the thing, yeah? So I'm saying that money is never the fucking way. I mean, imagine somebody working for $1 billion on a 9-to-5 job. And after 50 years, they make $1 billion. I mean, after 50 years. Now, that $1 billion, I mean, go get yourself that $900 million and pour it back into your business and give other people that money to advertise your business. And that's what 50 years of work is. I mean, just imagine people today working 9-to-5 job for $1 billion. And after 50 years, they make $1 billion, yeah? But $900 million of that, $900 million of that money has to be going into Instagram ads. What do you say? Whereas now they have $100 million, but $900 million, that's around 45 years of their life, just going into Instagram ads. I mean, yes, yeah. I mean, what's the point of working for money, yeah? For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ is a great example, yeah? For fuck's sake, yeah? When the guy's fucking working for 45 years to make $900 million, to put it into Instagram ads, they put all the $900 million into Instagram ads. For fuck's sake. Which that's eventually what's happened. I mean, that's eventually what happens. Yeah. The thing is, with that $1 billion, of course, get yourself real estate. And get yourself assets. And get yourself assets, yeah? And get yourself an asset column. And real estate now is giving you $30,000 a year. I mean, where's that $30,000 a year going? Or should back into business cards. I mean, $30,000 and start giving business cards everywhere. Or postman, or go give it to a bus to advertise you with that money. And it's all money advertising. Which all that plastic money is money advertising for you. And nothing else, man. What should you live? What should 10% of your money, I mean, with everything you have in terms of 10% of your worth of money, I mean, live on 10% of your money. And everything else is advertising in your business. Or should live with 90% of your money that goes, or should live with 10% of your whole net worth. I mean, what is your whole net worth if plastic money and possessions and everything you have? I mean, live on that. I mean, live on 10% of the money you have. Or should with that, use the other 90% to throw into business cards, advertisements, and bus promotions, and Sky promotions, and everything. And that's it. Yeah. That's a 90-10 rule, man. Now, for example, if you have $1,000, then guess what? You live on 10%. Yeah, I mean, you can live on 10% of it, yeah? But every single day. Live on 10% of your money every single day. Understand? Yeah. Just live on it, yeah? So if I have $1,000 now, I live on $100 every single day. And that's max cap. I never go over $100 a day. I mean, understand? But the other money is all fucking going into business cards promotions. Yeah. Which as much as possible. Now is a great rule. What is it showing you really? It's showing you to live 10% on your money. And live 10% and more. But live with 10% and more money in your pocket, always. So if you have $100, then $10 a day is what the max cap is with your money for food and drink. Or if you have $1,000, then $100 for food and drink and clothing and transport. Well, that's it, yeah? But per day, and live much more. I'm saying, so no matter what, you have to understand that people rushing for sex and trying to get sex from women and all this, that's short-term pleasures. And it's never for legacy, man. Which are trying to make kids, but that's never for legacy, is it? Which are kids? Which then, I mean, how can kids increase your legacy? But they can, yeah. Which your kids can increase your legacy. Which they can promote you everywhere. Which they can say, this is my Bolshevik dad. Which they become famous, or your kids become famous and you make them make your kids famous. And then guess what they say? I mean, look at my dad. Look at my Bolshevik dad. Or my Bolshevik mum. And I mean, imagine your kids there. Imagine your kid has 50 billion followers. And you, before your kid, is fucking somebody much more famous before your kid, yeah? Your kid goes and shows 50 billion followers they have on Instagram and say, that's my biological dad or mum. I mean, go fucking read from them. That happens. Yeah. Now 50 billion followers is they're following you. They're all following you now. Yeah, that's what kids can do for you. Down the line, yeah? The thing is with that, just make sure you understand something. And make sure you understand that you have to go and trust yourself to throw away the key of your life. And throw away the key that you have, where people can get into your content. And make sure that nobody can get into your content, and throw away the key, man. And where do you put it? You put it online forever, and fucking move on, man. Or should you move on straight away? And never give them the password, ever. And never give them the password for anything. If you give them the password, are you blocking yourself here? Ask Jesus Christ. What Jesus Christ says, always give. The thing is, with Jesus Christ, that he understands straight away that if he gives it to his kids, what Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. What if Jesus Christ goes and gives it to his kids, and gives kids confused, what Jesus Christ says, have faith. What Jesus Christ says, have faith in that. What Jesus Christ says, if you give, you shall receive, yeah? I mean, they can advertise you, yeah? What Jesus Christ says that, I mean, does Jesus Christ give it to his kids? What Jesus Christ says, the thing is that he can go and give it. Now, if Jesus Christ gives it, now, it's more how Jesus Christ says, yeah, it's much more hard to learn this. I have to learn to trust. I have to trust people. Understand? If you raise your kids, and they raise their kids, and they see that you're famous, they can't delete your legacy. I asked Jesus Christ about this. I mean, Jesus Christ says, yeah, but the thing is, if you throw away the key forever, then guess what, they can never get to your legacy, can they? You can solidify that legacy somehow online, and you can always understand that. But then what happens is they can never ever enter your Mega Drive again. If something happens with Mega Drive and the links are never working, then guess what? What happens here? And then guess what happens? And then is it screw off already? I mean, did you screw yourself? I never did screw myself here. I never did screw myself here. I did delete YouTube, I never did screw myself then. I delete my account, I never did screw myself here. I never did screw myself, other people can screw me. I mean, understand? That's the thing. I mean, what does Jesus Christ do? I mean, Jesus Christ says just go your way. They can put one fucking delete button and delete it, man. You know, they can delete your whole history of what you've done. Never go that way. I mean, go your way and understand to get your key and throw it away. So nobody has your passwords ever. I mean, make sure you are the only one who has your passwords, man. And hold it with your life, mate. And make sure you understand that no matter what, as I'm growing now, learn to understand straight away how fast I can go and be much more appropriate. So what's the best way of promotion right now for me? Which is my 13 marketing promotions and more. But that's the thing, I've already given you those ones. And you have to go and search for it. You have to go search for it. It's somewhere in the content. I'm just moving on now. It's just that simple, isn't it? But you must understand that as I grow myself, I'm learning. I'm learning that nice and beautiful aspect of life differently. I'm learning to just show you exactly that you can go and do whatever you want in marketing. You go all advertising. It's the best way. I mean, all advertising. I mean, any kind of way that you can advertise yourself is the best way. I'm not saying that they can never give you what they have. And they can never give you what they have in pleasures. And you never want their pleasures. When you want the words, you go for the words here. And the words is something that you need. Because your words is something that actually helps you. So I'm not saying that for myself today. I'm not saying I have a nice beautiful day. But is it cold outside? For sure, I can feel it. I feel it's cold outside. So do I do a fashion photo today? I can see no. Whereas the thing with fashion photos today, I can see it's cold. Because it's getting cold, I understand that I'm never cold, nor would I. I'm not saying that, although the what I can do now is I can go advertise myself in my business and words. But I can see what's coming up. I can see the Camino. I can see on Bolchcom. I can see passport. I can see this year. I can see this whole year's words and advertising and music. I'm having a beautiful time for myself, and I'm single. I'm single the whole year. And now I understand that, but listen, which is more how I feel, it's much better for me to be single now. But that's the thing, I realize if you put $200 into sex with somebody else, that could be $200 into advertising your business, advertising your promotion of you. What do you want to do? And do you want to chase other people to have sex with them, or do you want to advertise that money for your business? I mean, what do you want to? I mean, that's the thing, yeah. If you put it into somebody else, you get pleasures. No worries. I mean, you can get. Or do you want to go and put that money into business cards advertising right now into your success, and you never lose that money? Or with other people, possibly then you may get some pleasure, and you may achieve a certain image. But is it worth it? Now, brothels and all that, I never go there unless I give $1,000. I mean, I only go to brothels and escorts if I give them $1,000. That's it, yeah. I go to them only if I give $1,000. That's the only deal. Because otherwise, I never need to go there at all. In a sense, no matter what I'm learning, yeah. I'm learning that I can see I'm very single, but the thing is, I'd like sex and pleasure as much as I can. To succeed, I have to succeed. I have to do something to be successful. But I'd rather go do something else then, because that's the way it is. I never rely on brothels and women in brothels to fuck me or anything like that. I don't care about that. I care about making sure that my life right now is getting successful. That plastic money is something that I pour into my advertising and who I am. Which that's how it is. How much pleasures of this world do you need? You can give yourself all that pleasure already. I mean, are you able to give yourself all that pleasure right now without having to go to other people to do it? You can do it, man. You can have all this pleasure right now with yourself only without going to other people. There you go. I mean, why do you need other people to give you pleasure? I mean, with you it's for free, isn't it? I mean, pleasure with you is for free. You can have pleasure right now for free. Yeah, I mean, you have genitals. I mean, whoa. I mean, it's for free pleasure. I mean, fucking free pleasure, isn't it? I mean, it's for free, yeah? But other people charge. Yeah, I mean, you can have all the pleasure in the world right now for free. No worries, otherwise. I mean, food and drink is something that people charge, but your masturbation is for free, man. So if you want to understand pleasure, then go for free. I mean, do pleasure for free, rather than with other people. I mean, it's much better. It's much more affordable to masturbate with yourself than it is to have sex with other people. Yeah. The thing is, never even masturbate with yourself. Try to never do anything else other than delay gratification. So what I'm doing now is I'm learning the key art of differences with talking now. The thing is, with my words over here, I feel I have a great life with words, at least. I mean, that's the secret to life. I mean, the secret to life is nothing else can fulfill you except the words you speak. If you understand that your life is never what you have done, other than the words you've given. And your life is the words you've given. I mean, the max you can maximize your day, every single day, is talk more words than other people. And I'm understanding that. And the words is what you understand. But I'm understanding straight away I have much more to deliver. I have a whisper here that says, hey, you have to do better. I'm not saying that what you need to do all the time is you have to see that what's coming up is just words. It's just words. And stick to the words, and that's the way. Which the words is the way. I mean, you can see it in the words. And the words is the best way of moving forward and everything that you want. So go and do more words. I mean, go and understand that it's not about the sex here. It's about the words with the sex. Which the sex is the words. I mean, you must understand that. So go and travel somewhere new that you've never been. And go and walk around a bit. The thing is, every single day, I understand something. That no matter what, as I grow myself quickly now, I'm not saying that no matter what, I can see what's happening. I can see all this. I can see all that. See that left you in the words, man. And that's the thing. I mean, guess what? I mean, move away from them. And get away from other people who never ever see you anymore. And who never talk to you anymore. And all that. I mean, get away from them because they have their own lives now. Or they're never with you, understand? I understand they're never with you, but you never need to attach to them anymore. Because life's moving on, mate. We're going somewhere different now. I mean, we're doing something different now. And that's the thing. When they see me, or they see a new guy, or they see how much they miss out on, or they see this massive change with me, or they see that this guy's different, man. This guy has something different happening. But they never even recognize me anymore. But yeah, but why is that? Because the words here is why. But they never want to speak words to me. And that's the thing. And the thing is, every single day, that they never need to speak words to me. I never need them to speak words to me at all. I never teach them anything. I never teach anything to anybody except you. But physically, but if you make me physical life, I never teach them anything, mate. I never teach them nothing about this life. But now, understand with this one here, I was trying to teach you something. The thing is, I'm digging into conversation here. The thing is, every single day I'm learning something. I'm learning to just speak, regardless. I just talk and talk and talk. I mean, guess what approach is? Just talk much more words. So if you speak to other people, try to never teach them anything, but teach them in words, online, like I am. Understand? I mean, the thing is, you have to teach people always. I mean, always teach people something. The thing is, every single day, learn, yeah? Learn what it is about you. Learn to understand that they get that. And because they get that, they get it through words. And that's the thing about you. I mean, you have to understand how to overcome with words. You overcome what they have in pleasures with words. You overcome the whole scenario of pleasure with words. And understand that what you want out of life is to succeed differently, and make sure you understand that you stick to the words rather than alcohol. And stick to the words rather than other people in this world. Which that's where you need to be, and just be there, and that's rich. And that's the richest way of life today. Is will be in the words of your life. And that's the mother's womb, mate. Because the mother's womb is the words you speak, mate. I mean, look at the words over here. I feel totally in my womb right here. I'm in the womb here. I'm in the egg yolk, is what Jesus Christ is. Because that's what Jesus Christ is. I mean, he goes in the egg yolk, which is inside the womb of the words. And inside the egg yolk of the words, yeah? It's in the words they speak. And you speak in the words. Flow with the words here. So no matter what, I can see other people and how they are. And all they search for in that day is who has the more status and power of those people with pleasure. And that's the biggest guy in the nightclub. So if somebody with a Lamborghini comes in, obviously they are the hit man there. And there are people who understand that. So no matter what, you must understand. Then in the nightclub, all they look for is who's the DJ first. Or should they see who's the DJ first? Or should they say the most important person is the DJ there? Or should in a nightclub, or the most popular one is the DJ? Or should then who's then? Or then it's who has more money to give. Or who has more money to give in that day? But the first person on the DJ floor or on the music floor is the DJ, regardless of how much money you can give. Which they're always the most popular. But I never go DJing around like that. I never go nightclub to nightclub DJing like these other people. I skip that process. But I DJ in a different way. I DJ my music. But listen to me, I never skip the process of anything. The thing is, I just skip the process here. I never DJ like them, because what they're doing is regulars at a nightclub. I never do that. I just fucking do international artists kind of thing. And that's the thing, of course, to get there, of course you have to do some music for yourself. You have to be a music star, that's it. I'm not saying, although that for myself, I do have my own music to listen to today, and why not? I mean, why not? I can listen to a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and Twinkle Topia. I'm not saying that's the new track I'm making, but it's a beautiful track, and it's a beautiful man. So what I'm doing now is I'm learning that aspect of life. I'm learning how to stick to the words, but the love is in the words, man. I mean, never look for people to love you with anything. Look for your words to hold your love. And hold your love in the words here. And hold love in the words. If you can hold love in the words, then you can understand straight away what I'm doing. I'm doing love in the words, but they can see me here. They can see I'm performing. They can see I'm talking. They can see I'm growing myself. I mean, they can see status. I mean, they can see power and fame and fortune. They can see how good I look. They can see everything in the words here about life today. Which they can see I'm doing much better than them. Which now, anyway, since that's the case, I'm understanding the school of life is different now. I'm understanding that no matter what, I can see straight away how other people are just learning how I am. And they're learning how I am. The thing is, every single day as I'm learning. I mean, that's something that's nice and beautiful for me. I'm learning how to just grow myself differently. And as I grow myself differently, I go in the words and live in the words. And now, do I have any advertising to give? I always have everything to give. Do I have any adversity in my words? Which there's no adversity in my words. I have total control and power over my words. I can do whatever I want in my words, but pleasures these days, I promise you, the pleasures are little to none in my life. For sure that I have words to give. And words are the best pleasure of life. If you want true pleasure, and you want to feel the true pleasure of life, then look in the words. First, the words that you speak is the true pleasure of life. There's nothing else you have to understand. First, the words is the true pleasure, and that's the truth. Shall set you free. First, the true feeling of real pleasure is the words. I understand how it is in the physical world, and how the physical world is, but the physical world is not important. But if you stick to the words, then you have the physical realm already. You have everything in the spiritual realm, so just talk words. And everything about the Manchester United stuff and all this, that's coming up. It's all coming up for me. Which is all time for everything, but so many words to say until that point. In a sense, so every single day I'm looking to speak more words with you daily and to keep consistent about everything I'm doing. But now I'm using Q-Space Hotel in Sydney to have free Wi-Fi, just there. I never ever even get Optus prepaid anymore. I have nobody to call here except I never talk to anybody over the phone. I never care about them. I never try to call them. I never try to do anything with them. I have 000. I never try to go with Optus internet anymore. No. I never do SIM card carriers anymore. I never get my internet, and I never do internet work with SIM card carriers anymore. Because they scam you completely. I save the most money here, because everybody has to find their own way. But look at the library, guys. When you go to the library, you make that your Optus internet, mate. You make that your SIM card carrier, which is the library, has free Wi-Fi. It's fast Wi-Fi. You go to Net Cafe. And the Net Cafe is something that charges you. You go find free Wi-Fi somewhere and give money. So you must understand that the thing about this is Q-Space Hotel in Sydney is the thing about this one. It's very fast Wi-Fi in Q-Space Hotel. And I go there to live, 1-bedroom apartment, the fastest Wi-Fi. I mean, incredible. And faster than Optus. And faster than all these SIM card carriers. And all I give is $23 a night. Yeah, but the internet comes with the package of living and sleeping that night too. It's a 1-bedroom deal. And $23 a night, the fastest internet. That's a great deal, mate. Yeah, but internet, you may say, it's $30 a month. No longer do you have to give $30 a month, or $60 a month, or $150 a month, or unlimited access, or unlimiting access to internet with Optus or these carriers, in terms of SIM card carriers. Now, I personally use Q-Space Hotel in Sydney. On the run, that's the thing on the run. On the run, I can go and get internet on the run. But in Sydney, I go straight to Q-Space Hotel. And there's a difference between Sydney and other places here. Q-Space Hotel is the fastest internet I've ever seen in my life. That is free Wi-Fi. Yeah. Now, what I do now is I show you something. I'm always consistent online. But the thing is, Q-Space Hotel is the most affordable range of internet I have now. And it's a free internet with accommodation. And I'm never even giving money for internet anymore. I'm giving money for accommodation, man. But the thing is, I'm giving money for everything. But the thing is, every single day, I have everything already. But the Q-Space Hotel, I'm giving money simply for the accommodation here. But the free internet comes along, yeah. I get the freeway. But it's still, I'm giving $23 to have that internet too. But if it was shit internet for me, or you listen to me, it's still the most affordable accommodation in town, in Sydney. I still have to go there. Understand? So no matter what, you can see the internet is extra here. But for me, personally, it's different. So for you Sydney siders out there, Q-Space Hotel is your new Optus SIM card carrier, and your new MaSIM and Vodafone, there's a Vodafone carrier. I never fucking give money for internet anymore. Unless I'm in another country, or unless I'm somewhere else around the world, other than Sydney. So Sydney is free internet for life for me. I found that already. For life. Do you understand how good this is? I can come to Sydney anytime to get free internet, mate. Now, since I found that deal, I'm not saying I'm very robust in what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's a 1-bedroom deal as well. And I love life, man. I enjoy life here. But every single day I'm learning, and I'm learning something different along the way. I'm learning that I can go busking. I go busking every single day at Q-Space Hotel. I just go straight to busking, man. No worries, for the next 14 days, I'll go busking. I'm going to busk on the streets, yeah. I'm going to busk on the streets. And I have also Twinkle Twinkle, which is Twinkletopia to do. I have a fun time here. I have a fun time, yeah. I'm going to pop in my Twinkle little star everywhere, man. And now, I understand straight away that I focus on understanding that no matter what, as I grow myself, I have everything in life. I have everything I ever want, but as I go and grow myself every single day, learning the nice beautiful architecture of life, learning the beautiful characteristic, in terms of characteristic I can have in life. But the thing is about me, I'm totally happy with my words. Totally happy with my words. I found a sanction. My sanction is the secret of words, man. I mean, you understand, otherwise, what you understand straight away that what you need to do is have more privacy with yourself, yeah? I understand how it was with Jesus' times over there, in terms of just next to the tomb, where two angels came to him. And it's more, he organizes this, and either way, he just has a proper burial with himself. And the thing is, that's the only thing, yeah. But the thing is, with that burial right here, which I understand that Mary may have found out about that burial and where he is. I want to ask Jesus Christ about that. But Jesus Christ says, yeah, but she can see the burial. And the angels did show her the burial, yeah. But she must understand that. So that's the thing, yeah? So make sure you understand that it's more how it is. And you have to understand straight away how it feels. And understand that enough about that. I asked Jesus Christ, where is that tomb? Over there. Which Jesus Christ says, somewhere around Nazareth. Which is around Nazareth. And the thing is, you must understand straight away that Jesus Christ is born in Nazareth, yeah? Which I want to ask Jesus Christ, did Jesus Christ have burial in Nazareth? Which Jesus Christ says, no. No, but it's around it's around Bethlehem, which is around that area, which that's where he is the burial, yeah. Which that's a tomb in the Bethlehem. Which Jesus Christ says, yep, and that's where he is, and that's where his burial is, in Bethlehem. You understand? So that's the words that's coming to me. But if you ask God or Jesus Christ or anybody to give you words of advice, then you understand that God can speak words to you anytime. And God can speak words to you anytime. So God's always cautioning you to understand that. And cautioning means questioning you to let that happen, yeah? Always understand straight away to give words to God so God can help you with words. And God sends words down to you and says, do you need help there? I can send you some words today. And always say, I need God's help today. I want you to help me to find some advice today about what my situation is. Which God says, when you see over there the net cafe, you have that person there, you can go to them or her, you can go and be someone who understands who I talk about, and go give them some money to promote you. When God sends you these words, you're like, oh, I remember, yeah, well, I'll just go over there. Yeah, but God can always fucking teleport the words to you. But yeah, the words, you can talk to God whenever you want. I said, so the words teleport everywhere. So teleportation is everywhere, man. And God teleports everywhere. When you believe God can teleport to you, well, yeah, God can do anything in words. Well, shit, I asked God and Jesus Christ to see this. Well, shit, the same way that God and Jesus Christ, in terms of Jesus Christ and Father God, speak to you in words, it's the same thing that Daniel Voyages used the Edison recording of piano roll with Edison recording to make a recording of everything that piano, to make all my dreams come true in that piano roll of FL Studio. And I can record all the sounds I want here, as much as I want. In that nice beautiful FL Studio, I can make any kind of kick you want me to make in any kind of pattern in that piano roll. I can make any kind of melody in that. I can make any kind of sound with that sounding piano or electronic and whatever it is. But it's just that kind of thing. It's just amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Which you must understand anyway. If you're growing yourself, then do some life coaching videos. And I understand that now, for myself especially, I'm looking at to see what's going on, but I see a woman over here. I see this woman wants some love from me. But these are a few women from around the area. But guess what? I realized that they are somebody who's approaching me somewhere down the line, somewhere, and they want to see me. But guess what? They want to write me a message. The thing is, every single day, learn how to understand straight away that it's never about them, but it's about words, man. It's about the words. And you must understand straight away that you must feel that I can feel I'm doing better. So just talk about yourself. just grow. Just grow yourself, yeah? You just grow, the nicer people are of understanding I'm doing better than that. Making sure every single day I'm learning how to grow myself in words and making sure I have more enough success every single day. I'm learning how to grow myself in skills and words daily to understand I have much more courage today to do my synonyms today, I can do some Netflix synonyms today, I do my Serbian content today. The thing is, today I start my Serbian content, and now it's time for me to start Serbian content and speak for quite some time Serbian content, and then all I do is 1 hour English program daily, or everything else is Serbian content now. And why is that? Because that's the way it is. I want to learn some Serbian, I want to learn some Serbian skills, so I eventually I find more courage to speak words. I'm not saying I have all that I need down here. I'm not saying that no matter what, that is all words for me. And I'm saying I stick to the words. I never have pleasure with my family. Except but it's my words. I never have pleasure, in terms of physical pleasure with my family members. Those are other family members. I never go for physical pleasure with them. You never ever go for physical pleasure with your family members. Because guess what happens? Or should they find out eventually? And then they say, fuck off forever, mate, in the physical world. And they never care about you anymore. So never cross that barrier. But if you tell them something in words, and they try to get you in words here, guess what? Eventually they learn they're stupid. I mean, that's the thing, yeah? I'm not saying all the time. Just focus on staying there. What you need to do daily is focus on something that's actually growing you. And nothing else, but learn from it, yeah? Now. Never ever do physical pleasure with other family members of your life. I understand my biological dad here. I understand him and I understand that he and I understand I and he were actually kissing each other before. But the thing is, I was joking with him and he fucking takes it seriously. The thing is with that, I'm doing better than that. But that's just a joke, man. That's a joke. I felt trauma about that. I felt trauma about it tonight. I was unable to talk the words here. I'm not saying it anyway. What I want to do is show you something. That if your father or something just kisses you like a passionate kiss, or listen to me. I mean, little cash. I mean, tongue to tongue kiss. I mean, for fuck's sake. But never take it seriously. Listen to me. I mean, understand this. That you must understand to talk the words and make sure you understand that you're never trying to, let's say, be honest with you here in terms of to keep going with you here. I mean, make sure you understand it's just a little joke, but make sure you understand no matter what that, you never go that way either. You never go that way. It's never the way, man. You never try to kiss your biological dad or mum by the tongue. I don't know what the fuck is that. I mean, did I do that? Or should I wait for that? But the thing is, with my biological dad, I was joking, and he fucking done that with me. Understand? Because he done it with me. And I mean, he put his whole fucking tongue in my mouth. I never done that to him. And the thing is, you must understand that. So that's the thing, yeah. I understand that. I never get that way. Understand? But he's joking. I mean, he's joking, but the thing is, understand? So that's the thing, yeah. I mean, guess what, bro? You must understand. I mean, he never did try to do that to me again. I mean, I was the one who was calling upon it. But I was joking with him. He fucking takes it a little too early, man. I mean, for fuck's sake. Anyway, you must understand straight away. And guess what, bro? It's just a joke. Listen to me. Every single day, learn how to grow yourself in words, which there's nothing else to do in this planet except words. But that's the thing. I feel no suffering in the words. I feel no pain in the words ever. I have no words, and I have always words to say. And the thing is, I understand how other people are chasing these pleasures from these people. They can never fulfill your pleasure, mate. They can never fulfill your pleasure, no matter how much more you try. And they can never fulfill you in pleasures, ever. And it's always unsatisfying with them with pleasure. It's always unsatisfying to have pleasure with them. Is it really? Guess what? With pleasure with them, it's something that's pleasure. But they can never fulfill your pleasure here with words. They can never fulfill you, ever, in anything they're doing for you. And even though you see those people having sex with those people online or whatever, they're never fulfilling each other here, ever. But the thing that they're fulfilling themselves with is recording a video of it. And that's it, which is just a video, yeah? But the thing is that they have a certain achievement here where they make a good looking woman or man to have sex with them, and guess what? From that point, you're just talking overall. And guess what, guess what happens? When they are just doing it, and that's it, man. they have nothing else to do, mate. The thing is, every single day, never ever be physical with that in a way of offense to kill them for that. We never try to kill them for that. We never try to hurt them because they're doing that. So talk words and say, hey, I understand that. And yes, I never did invite you to a party. The thing is, do you need them in life? Or you never need them, yeah? So why are you complaining? And never complain about it. For sure, though, guess what? For sure, that woman or man is never going to fulfill them, even while doing pleasure with them. For sure, never does fulfill them. For sure, pleasure does fulfill. For sure, pleasure with that person fulfills the pleasure, but never fulfills the words. But the words is what you want, and never the pleasure, man. For sure, people are slaves to pleasure these days, and they just want pleasure and pleasure and pleasure all the time. And the more pleasure they have, the more they become psychopaths, man. I understand that. I understand that. In the words, you can never become a you can never become a psychopath in the words. But everybody's on their own here in the words, and everybody has to talk their words. But they believe that somehow that somebody else is going to run up to the sky and jump off the bridge for them to speak more words. You fucking know it. There's nobody's going to do that for you. I mean, nobody's jumping off the bridge to kill themselves so that you speak words. There's no way. There's nobody. I definitely never do that. Jesus Christ never do that for you. Now, guess what? Jesus Christ, he came here on a suicide mission. And guess what? That's the thing with Jesus Christ. He jumps off that bridge so you can speak words, man. How is that possible? Because look how other people are trying to kill him. I mean, other people are trying to kill him. But he's God in disguise, man. I mean, God in disguise is the words. And anybody who can speak these words is God, man. I mean, you must understand. So, no matter what, that Jesus Christ never tries to kill himself here. But other people kill him. But all he gave you is the words, yeah? He gave the words of encouragement here. To speak all the words much more. But he has to jump off a bridge to kill himself, to come to this world, man. Don't you understand? But guess what? It is. He came to this world to kill himself so that he can save your life. I mean, how does he save your life? I mean, he saves your life through the words. I mean, he shows you the way of the words. But without Jesus Christ, I mean, how do you find the words here? I mean, how do you find the dictionary of life? How do you find letters of this life? I mean, how do you find architecture and stories about anything without Jesus Christ, mate? And how do you find this life without Jesus Christ? I mean, where's the words then? There's no words, is there? Is there words? Guess what? I see Jesus Christ saying there is nothing else other than the word, yeah? Jesus Christ is the first one who gave you the word. Jesus Christ is the first one who gave you the words. Which is the first testament in life. Which is the only testament. Understand? Everything derives from that first testament. Understand? So make sure you understand. But yes, I understand that. I understand that. What you need to realize is focus on understanding that with the Bible of Jesus Christ, where everything flows with words. Because that's the only recollection of words back then. You understand? And there's no other words except Jesus Christ back then. Because those people never had words to say, mate. Because they spoke words, but they never had their own books. Because they never wrote their own books. But listen to me. In other segments of the world, which I see other people around Caesar over there in terms of Gladiator and all these Roman emperors writing their own quotes and stuff online. Which they were doing without Jesus Christ. But how can they do it without Jesus Christ? I mean, were they aware of Jesus Christ back then? Which Jesus Christ says no. Which they never aware of Jesus Christ back then. But Jesus Christ says that they're just writing their own content here. They're writing their own content, yeah? But still, Jesus Christ gave you the 10 Commandments. And Jesus Christ shows you the 10 Commandments of God, yeah? In the Bible. When Jesus Christ shows you how to never cut the word I out in this Bible. There's no other man in history before Jesus Christ shows you this. I'm now the one that steps up the most to show you the word I. But from this 2,000 years now, I'm the only one that's showing you now really what the word I means. After 2,000 years, it was the word I love you. I'm showing you now, I'm showing you what this means in terms of I. There's no other person in history who understands this except I now and Jesus Christ. Although with Jesus Christ's Bible, he teaches you 10 Commandments, teaches you to never cut the word I out. He teaches you his story that there is something eternal in life, Teaches you all magnificence of miracles, man. Teaches you the story of Jesus Christ. It teaches you everything that was happening before. It teaches you the history of those people in Israel back then, and that history there. That's all the history there. And that's the history of everything. What you said? Brush, then that Roman and the emperors and all that. Brush, they made their own history of words. Brush, they made their own words there. Brush, that's a different history. Brush, then the World War history. Brush, they made their own words about it. Brush, for everything there's a history. Brush, I'll make my own history here. My own words. Brush, everybody's making history with words, yeah? Brush, how about those people who are never doing words? Brush, they have no history, yeah? Brush, they have no history. Which they gave those history, which they gave the words to somebody else without documenting themselves. So let's just say a person who may go with another person to marry them, you're just giving them those words. I mean, imagine me giving these words to my wife instead. But nobody's recording it. Which that's what most people have been doing in life. Which they never record these words, yeah? Which they fucking talk to somebody and say, yeah. And they fucking whatever on the fucking thing, but they never record themselves, are they? I mean, never act like that. The thing is, imagine me talking with 50 people here on a table about this a lot, but they never care about me. Yeah. But they never care about me. But they care about me, first they care about me on the table. But do they care about my legacy? But no. But are they going to record this for me? Or not? Or they're not going to record this for me? Or are they going to promote my business to other people? Or they may say something good about me. Or are they going to make me a business card? Or not? Or are they going to give me sex? Or not? Or they give me nothing? I mean, guess what? I mean, you might say, oh, but they're giving you attention on the table. I came to the table first. I came to the table first to have that attention. Which they never came to me. Which those 50 people on the table, which I had to come to them to sit on the table. Which they never came to me, even one step behind. Understand that? I never chase you physically. Which I never chase you physically. So that's the thing about life. Which if you understand how to grow yourself differently and you understand the words and stick to the words more than that, and just stick to the words of what you want in life, then understand straight away how you feel. I mean, you feel that no matter what, that there's a far nicer beautiful distance here. You can understand all that. You can understand how to connect the dots here. You can understand straight away how you feel. I mean, you can feel that no matter what, you can achieve it at some level in different ways. You can achieve all that. But guess what, bro? There's a better road. The way is words for free. And the best way of life is giving the words. And if you can give the words daily, and you can give those words daily and daily and daily, then you can understand you can understand life. You can understand how to talk. You can understand how to walk. You can understand now my basketball performances in this area here. It's working out for me, regardless, in this lifetime. I understand that, so no matter what, I can feel how other people are. I can see straight away how they are. I can see no matter what I'm learning, yeah? Learning how to just be someone much more. Every single time I'm learning, yeah? Learning how to just grow and grow myself differently. And as I grow myself differently, I focus on making sure it's not sure how it is. And how it is, I understand, is a different way of life. And I'm making sure that no matter what, I speak words over that. I'm doing better than that. It's all words, isn't it? But you must understand straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, it's more how. You have to grow those words regardless. You have to show yourself a nice beautiful time with yourself. You have to understand straight away that you have to fulfill yourself with those words. And give the words as well that you want to give to those people in the whatever manner that you want to give. And guess what, bro? Now you understand straight away. You can call them. You can do whatever you want with them over the phone with words. And is it fulfilling to speak the words? Well, yeah. Do you need them to speak the words? Well, no, but that's just entertainment, isn't it? Well, yeah, this is entertainment. But you can record the conversation if you want. That's something extra that you can do. And that's something new that you have to understand that it's more, I can see a shame. I can see no words there. So that's an awareness. Now since you have awareness, you can also do something to help yourself to do it differently. And you can see straight away how the shame is happening here too, where you're speaking no words. You're speaking no words there, yeah? And that's the thing about life. And the thing about life is never run to pleasure, run to words, man. I mean, delay gratification, but speak more words over the pleasure. And speak more words regardless. And that's how I understand straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that as I'm growing myself differently, I can see how to speak those words. I mean, those words is how I speak now. I understand that no matter what, as I speak differently, I'm speaking differently in terms of life and how I've been having sex with other people in terms of words and in terms of pleasure as well. And I can see these people and how I've been doing it. But now I'm understanding how to speak those words and create those scenarios with words. Understand that, yes, I have all that. I have all that with audio too. The thing is, right now, I'm not saying I'm learning something different. I'm learning that there's a big difference between back then and now. I'm updating myself with different content. I'm making sure that no matter what, I can see straight away how I feel. And that's the thing. I want to expand words here. I want to expand words with all of that. I mean, imagine where I can go with imagine where I can go with what they're doing in terms of everything, and speak more words while I have it in the whole scenario. I have a different fantasy here. I can see it's more the words here, and it's transcending that. I'm transcending the whole thing. I can imagine, but they have no idea about this. I'm saying now, I'm learning something big. I'm learning how I can just go and draw upon something better for myself, and I'm understanding straight away how I can see certain people who want me in certain kind of ways, but they're just unaware of it. They're certainly unaware, and they're getting dangerous because they never understand me. So what I do is I move on. I never need those people. I never need those people who are dangerous for me. So I'm saying straight away that as I grow myself completely, I'm making sure that I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning that I'm better on that. I'm better than everything, yeah? So that's the whole point, and that's how I'll grow.